The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Scott Cross gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Third baseman, Miles Cooper.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Goodrich has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Andres Velasmil. He reached on a single in his first try. Down the line at third. Cooper scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tide's out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Miles Cooper.
Third baseman, Miles Cooper.
Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Lopez leads off first with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Lopez is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Campillo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Molina takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more, Miles Cooper. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hayes on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. Tides lead it 3-1. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. To third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in now, Miles Cooper. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. Cy, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, and a changeup. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Tide's out in front, 5-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Sardinas. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Hard on the ground to third. Cooper is right there. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Tides lead it 9-2.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Norfolk rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wyatt Goodrich gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Lee Cy works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Tide. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For Gwinnett.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luis Gohara, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Third baseman, Miles Cooper.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Now to the plate, Andres Velasquez. He singled his last time up.
Andres Velasquez.
The 1-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitch.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Sardinas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-2. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Tide's out in front, 3-0. Now at the plate, Miles Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Cooper stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And that's over. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Called strike 2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was a
Stepping into the box, Miles Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Serrano leads off second with one gone in the inning. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So digging in now, Miles Cooper. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Cooper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 9th inning coming up. The Stripers lead it 5-4.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Gwinnett used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Lonnie Stone claims the win out of the pen, his first. Grant Dayton records the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Batting fourth, third
Coming to the plate now, Miles Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. You broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Count now at 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So coming to the plate, Rich Campillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Santana at second, Cooper at first, 2 out in the inning. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. In now, Miles Cooper. He drew a walk his first time up.
Miles Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tides lead it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miles Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Changeup in for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Tide's out in front, 5-1. Striding in, Jesse Matthews. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Matthews.
Attempt here. Cooper is up with it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Ready for another shot now. Brett Wimberly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-2. Gonna be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Cooper loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Tides lead it 5-4. Now at the plate, Miles Cooper. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Miles Cooper.
He's set and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Lopez, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Digging in, Miles Cooper.
Number 13, Miles Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Molina is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Norfolk Tides took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. David Hess gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Mike Soroka worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Damian Poole earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Tides.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lucas Sims is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
At the plate, Miles Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cooper.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Lopez is off at first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ruiz looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to take his hacks again, Miles Cooper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Ibar for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. At the plate, Miles Cooper.
Baseman number 13, Miles Cooper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Miles Cooper will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 1-0. is chased out of the zone for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Lopez stands at first with one out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Another try at 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Gwinnett used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shane Carl claims the win out of the pen, his first. Grant Dayton wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious